security apparatus or forces because anything you say could jeopardize, or some people could be left off the hook. The main perpetrators, when you start to call name and people want, for instance, if I have something to do with the case and you disclose my identity, I'm not going to come forward. I am not. Good morning, Princess Wilson Rogers. Good morning. So, fellow Liberian, Jefferson G. Weir, good morning. And good morning to all of you following me on Examining Liberia Under the Microscope. Share the video. So, the Minister of Justice spoke. He spoke, then the President spoke. So you see, the two most powerful people, because the Minister of Justice, he is the Attorney General when it comes to legal matter. He advises the President. He advised the President on legal matter. And so, fellow Liberians, the President has spoken. The President has spoken. The Minister of Justice have spoken. And the President said the National Security Council, the National Joint Security Council, the Joint Security, the FIA, the FDA, the police, the NSA, they are all part of this investigation. And it is just not, it's just not Liberia. You have other international investigators that are coming to the country. And the President said, we'll dismantle this cartel. The financiers, those who finance, those who collaborate, the facilitators will be brought to justice. Fellow Liberians, as we drive to work this morning, we are supposed to be talking about things benefiting our country. And Liberia cannot be used as a hub, as a conduit, a conveyor belt. No, they're not iron ore. That iron ore, yeah, the ship will come, we'll put it in, but drugs cannot be seen as business as usual in our country. And this whole thing about drug trade, it's not the poor people. And I will continue to say it. What poor men do with $19 million worth of drugs? Now, the court have subpoenaed the Rabat International Airport to make available documents, CCTV footage, and everything that will assist investigators in this matter. So the President spoke that they will dismantle the cartel. This is how a president should speak. We expect even the opposition to go a bit further. We expect the opposition to be on the back. The ANC came up with a press statement. We are waiting for other parties. But again, the main political, they say leader, of course the man watching football HD. They say Bay Academy is too old for that. But he's not old to go to America to watch the World Cup. He's sitting with Infantino. Yeah, he's sitting. That the man passion. The man told you, the man said, I am not a politician. That the people here brought me here. So what do you expect? What do you expect? The man made it clear that I am not a politician. That the people here, he turned and said that the people here brought me here. I know nothing about politics. My thing is to play football. Play with my feet. Yeah. I ate there. You know, I just laugh. When the damage is done, AC is done. No matter how you rebrand, you can't destroy something for 10 years and expect it to just go away, to be repaired in 1 hour. It's not possible. People talk about rebranding. The message is gone. That the philosophy, you can't change philosophy. Yes. Like these coaches have philosophy. Like Pep Guardiola, like Jose Mourinho, they have their philosophy. So politicians also have their philosophy. To change it is difficult. It is very difficult. It is very, very difficult. 7:30. If you're driving to work, take along your rainy gear, your umbrella, your rainy coat. You know, our country, we talk about corruption. We speak about corruption every day of our lives. And this is what is killing us. Corruption. Nothing is sending us to our grave but corruption. Because people use our money to enrich themselves. On the flip side, I'm going to talk about only a little girl. I was shocked. A baby who wants to go to school. A child of the same age of my daughter, who just made it to the 4th grade, 10 years old. And that child is not going to school. She lives behind my daughter, behind the fence, but she's not going to school. She feel the anguish. She feel disappointed. She feel let down by society. But the people who you vote for, now school will be closing. Most of the schools are closing. The minister's children will go to Johannesburg. And the poor people, they were poor a few years ago. 3 years ago, they were poor like pauper. In part, I agree with Simeon Freeman. I agree with Simeon Freeman that when you just take a poor man and vote for him, his whole thinking is to come down, self-aggrandizement, enrich myself. The hour have arrived. I have arrived. But the children, Mr. President, take a look outside. Time's so hard. Everybody going crazy. Everybody getting confused. People talking by themselves. I saw HT the last time talking. I said, HT, what happened? He said, that man, madam. He said, that man, madam, game over. The game is not over for us. If we, the Liberian people, if the president will mean what he say and say what he mean and not cosmetic expression or speech, go beyond just rhetoric, because the people feel the anguish. The people are destituted. The people live in poverty. We have so much for us to be poor, for God's sake. Good morning to you, Jeremy Kear. Good morning to you, those who wants to see Liberia become a better place. My compatriots, my comrades. Good morning to you. As we navigate our way, 28 minutes going up to 8 o'clock. 7:45, we'll get your thoughts on the statement made by the president. That where the investigation will leave us, we will go after those people. It doesn't matter your affiliation, your worth, your tribe, or your ethnicity. We will go after you. Is the president serious? Because too often we hear this statement. Let me talk to calm the nerves of the people. So let me just talk. At the end of the day, people say it's business as usual. It's business as usual. The people, there will be more drugs. DEA people will compromise. Do you know why they will compromise? How can you pay somebody $80 Liberian and 14,000? I mean, $80 US and 14,000 Liberian dollars. Come on, come to think about it. So the man will compromise, HT. Will he or she not compromise? And not just the DEA, the immigration. The immigration, the same thing. The immigration make $90, the officers, but they are assigned at the border. They are assigned at the border, but they make less. They make less than what other people. People we pay, not doing anything. Few lawmakers sitting in that house. Those are, few of them. You know, sometimes I don't have problem with the Senate, that House of Elders, because I've seen their work. And I've seen what they continue to do. But if you look at the House, maybe 70% of those in that house have got no clue of what they're doing. And the day they say they won't invite me there, oh, I would love it. Because I just one question I will ask: who bought the capital building? That me? That who bought it? Who set it at place? That who stood in the capital building and caused their friend man? That Color Green. Color Green calls a friend man, the deputy speaker. Then he said that AR, that's serious people. So they go and they bring few containers. They get millions of dollars and they bring few containers. You know, every time the guy sees me, he the jet or that the guy, yeah. Somebody can tell you, say, yeah, the man there. I don't give a damn about you, Color Green. In the first place, most of you does not deserve to be in that capital building because you got no clue of what you're doing. Look at the other one, the 25-year-old, the one from Grand Cape, man. That girl been in the house, fellow Liberians. She been in the house for 3 years. She have not spoken. She have not spoken. Yeah, she have not spoken. Why did she go there? Because her father is a diamond broker. That girl ain't got one clue. She doesn't even know what she's doing. What she there for? She don't know. She has never, since she been almost 3 years now in that house. Well, I been to a while, name they call. I will get her name. She says nothing. She sleeps. Most of them go to the house Tuesday and Thursday. We pay them. Why the money should go to redemption to JFK for infrastructure of road? We pay those people millions of dollars. They get almost 60 million from the budget. Almost 60 million, 105 individuals. While almost 40,000 people who work, they get nothing. A baby who's supposed to go to school, educate the girl child. She feel the anguish. She feel, she got no, for her age, she's crying to go to school. She went to school. After the second semester, her parents couldn't afford. Free education. Free education, not cosmetic. No. In Bahrain, education is free. Health is available, affordable. When you make it available and affordable, people will not die. But every day, we love the Liberian people. We love the Liberian people. You keep the Liberian people in abject poverty. You pass through that ladder. You went through it. And you know what poverty means. You know what it means not to start your day. Many of you in our house, you had nothing. You credited. When you credit to be representative. Now you paying back. Because you got to pay back, you won't come back. You almost finished paying the money you credited. So you don't do nothing for the people. You're a bunch of poor people like Papa. And by the time you go through the Capitol building, as soon as you go through that gate, I don't know what is there. How can a poor man forget? Lucky Doobie say, if you don't know where you're coming from, you never know where you're going. Just a day ago, you couldn't afford a cup of rice. Just a day ago, you couldn't afford a cup of rice. Now you got storeroom, you got warehouse food, you stockpile the food there. Poor man, poor woman, they gave them power. And they are the same people who are looking down on the people. They are the same people. They're coming to you, 2029 coming. You should be ashamed of yourself. I agree with Simeon Freeman. I agree. Back in the days, people ran to be senator and representative to retire. It was where people go to retire, but now they're hustlers. If you can tell me the last time, hey, God got patient. I want a 10. I want try District 8. I say, it's something for, I want try District 8. To carry there. Where you want to carry? Your mom, madam? Is he telling me, Monja look for the registration money and go to the another 500 a while, more go to NEC and register him for you to contest. So what I say with their house, that every time they can have it, whether qualified or not, and there is no criteria or qualification, you must just be above this age or that age, and domicile or resident. Fellow Liberians, good morning. 20 minutes to the hour. Kear Morning Live, KML. By the way, take the goose off your shelf. A lot of people following from Ganta, from District 3, Sino, Buchanan. Of course, we are expanding. Our coverage is expanding. Advertise. Take the goose, say the sheriff. The sheriff say, I should take the goose off the shelf and advertise with Kear Radio. Come and talk to our professional girls. Come and see the beauty we have here. Come. I'm sure if you see our business manager, oh my God, you will want to fall off. To even go down the stairs, it will be a problem for you. So advertise on Kear, advertise on this show. We'll give you a affordable price, good price. Sell your goose. Buy more battery and listen. Invite a friend. So fellow Liberians, do you trust the message by the president? Or was it just to ease the tension? Because once the president speaks, the nation follow and listen. So I want to ask you, I want to take calls on this midweek presentation. Stay waiting for the deputy sheriff, OBED GIBAH. He'll be held in contempt very soon. The deputy will be held in contempt. So I want to ask you, the Minister of Justice spoke that they will not give information. The ministry, as Minister of Justice and Attorney General, and the president came and added his voice to the nation. That anybody, that the issue of the cartel will be what? Will be dismantled. We will dismantle the cartel. And this investigation, we have included the National Security Council, the Joint Security Council. The president is the chair. So they are working with the UK government, the Brussels, the Belgian government, the US government. It's a collaboration that is going on. The president asks for patience. The Minister of Justice said they don't want to jeopardize. The president, he said it, that we have investigation going on. We don't want to disclose names, identify people. It might just cause problem. So let's get to the phone. I've talked for 45 minutes. You're on the midweek presentation. If you're having your coffee, man, CC, man, Mata, man, Josephine, to all of you who get up in the morning to burn your battery, to listen or to watch your data, it's time to share your thoughts. The president spoke. The man of the nation spoke yesterday that the cartel will be dismantled. They will dismantle the cartel. And no matter who's involved, the law will take its course. As always, call us on 0777 959 959. Lone Star number 0881 271 670. For those of you out of Liberia, diaspora, I want to say good morning to you. +2 31 777 959 959. Get to your phone and let's discuss it. The president spoke yesterday. The commander-in-chief, the first citizen of our country, spoke yesterday on the issue of the drugs. From the tone yesterday, what are your opinion? What is your opinion as you listen to the president on yesterday? You listen to the president. I read you the text, and the president is firm that there will be no sacred cow, that everybody where the investigation leads, those who are involved will be prosecuted, will be brought to justice. There will not be selective in the investigation. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? If you're in Ganta, of course, the numbers are orange number 0777 959 959. Let me take this caller. Good morning. Good morning. Seku? No, I'm not getting you, Seku. George? Man, just wait. Let me just. Okay. Good morning.
Hello, Sherry. Good morning.
Yeah, Seku Fofana.
Good morning to the entire team there. Thank you, Seku Fofana, as you said, member of Youth International Bureau at Ibadan Fakir. Sherry President has spoken yesterday. I hope they will implement it. Those that will hear, let them hear. Our other brother on the other side.
Seku, you can't leave your brother there on the other side.
Yeah, our brother on the other side.
But you can't leave there and tell your own.
I'm coming up because they will talking about the president must be right. And the president spoke yesterday. And they will come and talk different things the money.
But are they right to do it now? That's the beauty of what we do in our country.
No, that is not a beauty. That is a psychopath thing. If you be calling for something when you have it, then you talk different things there. That is not beauty. That unpatriotism. Because they say the president must speak to them, and the president address the nation and today they can't talk different things. If they not say one be up.
Do you trust? Do you trust when the president?
100%.
Do you trust that there will be no sacred cow and if they will not be selective? The president said the key word there would dismantle. That word dismantle.
100%. If a different person they say I will add on it, 100%. Because this is man that now if you get luxurious for life now, you not even think it because you dare to accompany mission. So the president, they say what the president means that whether a son below his son up below. If there is son found guilty, you will pay penalty. So if president speak, so let it be those that get year and year.
The Minister of Justice, the Attorney General also say will not give information out again.
No, you know, Jerry, one of since Samuel Joy case happened the other time, I'll call for the government let they dismiss the Attorney General.
For what?
Okay, thank you. The men not serious to for the job to help the public to for the.
How is he not serious? How?
Well, people that hear that like Samuel Joy case, the Attorney General and the Solicitor, the Attorney General. The Samuel Joy case, you saw everything what happened in the case of Samuel Joy. They say Samuel Joy is free man. And what the hope he gave to the black people.
But listen. You see, the Minister of Justice, go check it. The Chief Prosecutor, the Minister of Justice is the Attorney General. The Solicitor General is the Chief Prosecutor. He goes to court to represent the government. The Minister of Justice is the Dean of the Supreme Court Bar. He goes to the Supreme Court. He does not go to the circuit. So let's learn that today.
Yeah, who can approve of that?
No. Listen now. Investigations are conducted where there is probable cause to go to court. The file is submitted. The Minister of Justice submit the file. The investigators present it to the who? To the Solicitor General. He goes to court. They come up with indictment. The Minister of Justice does not go to the circuit court.
Agree. But let me say this. The president is one of their bosses, right? President can be saying different thing, you say different thing.
So what a different thing the president said and what makes it different from what the Minister of Justice said?
What the Minister of Justice and what the president said are quite different.
Yeah, that one now. In which instance? Okay, Seku Fofana is off. We can just criticize. The Minister of Justice is not the Solicitor General, for God's sake. The Solicitor General goes to court. He goes to court when necessary. But you saying so are you just saying that we should go back to the days of Jenkins Scott? Grady Allison? Is that what you want us to do? Start arbitrarily arresting people? Presume innocent until proven guilty. So what you want the Minister of Justice to do? That when they accuse you, so as long as you are accused, you guilty? Is that what we're saying, Seku Fofana? Seku Fofana? Is that what you say? Is that what you're saying, Sekou Fofana? 10 minutes to the hour. Keep your calls coming. Let's discuss the issue. The president addressed. What kind of people there here? So, okay, keep your calls coming to 0777 959 959, and you'll be right here on the show. Of course, the president spoke on yesterday. However you want to describe it, that is your opinion. You asked the president to speak. The president spoke to the nation. So let's get your thoughts on the issue. Let's get your thoughts. Let's take this caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good. The president spoke yesterday.
Yeah, Sherry. I'm monitoring every morning, but I don't want to talk on the president issue. I want to talk on different issue. I don't know if I permitted.
You want to talk on what issue?
I want to talk about the speaker. I want to ask a few questions on the public radio because I normally listen to you. I want to know.
Hello? Oh, they call it off. Call us back. Good morning.
Good morning. Sherry.
Yeah, Aliyu.
Thank you very much for that recognition.
The president spoke. What is your opinion?
You know, to be honest with you, let me commend the president because you see, Sherry, when something happened in this country, especially in the hall and the father of the hall, who's supposed to be the head, and he just silent. Sometimes the children, that was encourage the children to speculate. But the president coming on last night to address the nation, I want to commend him. Let him continue. He should not wait for the public pressure. Sherry, I've always said this. When it comes to just issue, just don't look for somebody for the unity party.
My man, I'm a victim now, but that lead that thing, I know.
Yeah, so Sherry, for me, I don't get down. You know, who've been a higher judge, who've been a smaller one, me, I don't get down. All we want the presidency, you will make sure and get rid of that particular cartel. We pray that the president will be able to do that. At least we the young people, because we are born out of children and Sherry.
But you listen to, you see, the text I read, there's a line that the president said, this is a crime against the youth.
Oh, yes. Yes, Sherry. And we are the youth. We are the young people. And we born out of children to Sherry. This is what somebody we are commending. You know, the message coming from here is good. But it should not just be the message. We want to see action, Sherry. It should be the meeting, the action. We want to see real action. Okay. If they call for the Sherry, for the president to take the particular attitude above on that to shovel them. For me, we are prepared because we cannot judge Sherry and not yet to back. And the government we cannot judge. Because I'm not benefiting our young people just.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Speak up.
The president came to give a part of what happened between Guinea and Liberia.
What do you mean? What the meaning of that? Let me take this caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Avin, let's get your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm Avin Johnson calling from Tupo Road, the chairman for the Concerned Librarian for Justice. You see, the president's statement was weak yesterday.
How, Avin? How?
Oh, okay. Issue happened. The Justice Minister went and read a statement in the house. Now that same thing the Justice Minister said, he just took that paper and gave it to the president.
Not true, Avin. No, not true.
No, that's reality. They gave it
no. Hold on, Avin. Hold on.
Yeah, well,
hold on. I'm coming. Just hold on, please. I beg you. I beg your indulgence. Just hold on.
No, I only line.
Yes, I beg you, Avin. I want to read something. Because you say what the Minister of Justice read, it was the same thing the president.
Was paraphrased and read over that what happened yesterday.
Okay. I'm coming. Okay, breaking news, right? Oh,
yeah.
Come on, man. What's this, man? The internet not permitting me, but I just wanted to read what the Minister of Justice said.
Okay, I come in. The Minister of Justice went to the House of Parliament and he told the people that they will not release information.
Mm-hmm.
They will not release no more information to the public concerning the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
The president come out to tell the Liberian people the same thing. So the president said now a week yesterday when they're paraphrasing what the Minister of Justice went and said to the
How did he paraphrase? I want to see now. He rephrased it. I want to know.
They just changed few lines in it and add a Ebola situation there. We're not even talking about the Ebola. Currently, the Ebola is not even the Liberian security are not even to where they're supposed to be. Guinea now is collecting taxes on our
I mean,
toys.
can we stick to the president's statement and that of the Minister of
President's
Justice?
statement are deconstructing, so and the
Okay,
president.
okay, thank you so much. Let's take Emma. Good morning.
Thank you. Concern Liberians for justice.
You know, and you guys becoming predictable. And you see, you said something. I don't know what I was listening, even though on my sick bed, you said something that was, but I'm not going to argue with you on that. You have your right to express your opinion. Likewise, myself, I control the show. We can disagree to agree, but to be personal, it was very personal. But I will allow you to talk. I'm not here. I don't have any side. I don't have a side.
Is how we talking to Edmond?
Edmond, are you not the person from? Are you not the Coastal Hill? No, I'm asking now. Are you not from Coastal Hill?
Sherry, I don't come from Coastal Hill.
Okay, just go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm the visually impaired that is pushing for the return of President We are.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I'm from DC5.
Okay.
Okay. So this drug issue, when we heard that the president was about to address the nation yesterday, we felt that we could hear something else.
What did you expect to come out of the president's speech?
We wanted to hear something stronger than what we have been hearing.
Something stronger than what?
Week. That some people are already been apprehended and are being investigated.
But you heard what the president said? Listen now. We will not disclose the identity of people because we don't want to jeopardize the investigation.
Well, that is the same story there. That the same thing the DA boss told on when he appeared at the Information Ministry. The same thing the Justice Minister told on when he appeared at the House of Representatives.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes,
when you say you are collaborating with different people, how do you understand that word collaboration?
Who is collaborating now?
The government of Liberia is collaborating with investigators from the UK, from Brussels, or from Belgium, because you know the plane involved, SM Brussels, is owned by the folks from Belgium, right?
Of course.
Okay, so there are different investigators, the US, the UK, and Belgium. So that what the president said, if we start to disclose names, some people like you, Emma, you could have information. Then the Minister of Justice come, but the president come and say, "Oh, Emma told us." Come on now, Emma.
Then why do we put out that name that is training?
Whose name? Who put it up?
Oh, the government of Liberia.
No, Emma, you don't have proof. No, Emma, stop that. You don't have a proof.
Oh.
No, Emma, Emma, you don't get proof that the government post somebody name outside. The government said they're not going to disclose anybody's name.
But again, Sherry, the Justice Minister was asked yesterday about that scene.
And what did he say? What was the response from the Justice Minister?
The question was, the need that you guys put up, can you confirm whether he is living or dead?
Did he confirm it?
He said he could not confirm whether he is living or dead.
Because he don't have the information, Edmond. I cannot discuss. Listen, Edmond, I cannot respond to something that I don't have the facts.
He could have said yesterday.
He could have said. No, listen, Edmond.
The information was not put up by the government of Liberia. That's what you should have said.
Edmond, you're talking about investigation. You're talking about people. Let us not pretend to be expert. Because I'm sitting here, I'm not expert in anything. Emma, you know what? When I leave from here, I go to the court. I sit with lawyers, with judges. And if there's certain statement you make, I go there to find out what's the meaning of this one here, what the meaning of that one. Emma, so to say that the Minister of Justice could to please your aggrandizement, no, I don't hold that. Good morning.
Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. You find small tonight from the Coastal Belt.
Yes, sir.
Members of the Unity Party Electoral Bureau. Am I live?
You're live. Go ahead. Make your point. 1 minute.
Okay, thank you, Terry. Let me say thank you to the president. There's the mark of a leader. When the leader speaks to his people in times of crisis, people just don't hope. Let me say thank you to the president. This country is not open for drug trafficking while it is open for business. No, he said this country, this drug issues is concerning why it is our right as Liberians to demand excess. We should give the investigator a chance because international partners are involved with the investigation because 19 million dollars is drugs. And I agree with him because I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be one. Okay. Because the legal point is the brother proved last in the hands of the accused. Because when they're accusing you, when the court of common jurisdiction, I will be my fights based on what I have against you. So like the president has said, this thing will not want to be repeated like others get drawers, people can't wear, people walk free. You should, when you accuse somebody, you have proof on this person. That's why we'll get investigated case. Why is our right to demand answers will come in the subsequent times that the president has said.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President. There's the Magu leaders. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's take one more call, then we'll go for the regular feature. Yeah, let's take this Lone Star line. Good morning.
Good morning, Chef.
Good morning.
Cherry, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. And good morning to the hard working family of the great Kear family. For the work of, for the recognition for the public, Pukat, Robert. And I told you this morning for our unknown destination.
I return about unknown.
Come again?
Every time unknown destination.
No, but Sherry, I tell you, Sherry, you said what just like most of God, we all surviving, but you not even save water because of the critical vote.
My man, when you decide to go on the front, you go on the front. You don't think about whether you die because death is inevitable.
No, I'm on the front, but I also on the front very calculatively.
Okay, self-preservation. Let's hear you. Give us your thoughts.
No problem to the point. Oh, Sherry, I see you question my brother. Yeah, and Cherry, there is nothing here to sugarcoat. When Tony is L, it is L. The government only need to what? To give 1 or 2, 100% appeal to the public and see how they can reconsolidate and put their horse in order concerning what the L on first. The government has L.
What the government said first? What was the statement by the government first?
The first, not even the statement, but the first action of the government is not being independent. It's not being holistic. It's being very selective. That's what we saw. All the people were paraded here. All the people were named here.
So.
All people were named here. All people were even brought to the public concerning what actually were informed to. But what happened to the political or quote unquote 15, I'm not 15, but 19 million or just article perpetrator? What happened up to now? Until the government can go for tape, I didn't need. Yeah, it's very, so Silicon people feel a party, or a party, ideology. No. But to the public, not the public, not the world, look at us. But the public came to fight. He's not going to be selected. If the man John Brown, he's done it to the country and will embarrass many, I call it on I will deal with him. The one that has the program manifesto. But come to the table, Mr. Brown has dropped. He has defeated for a manifesto. Everything the program do now is selective. When people go after somebody, when he's not part of you, trust me, he will deal with you. But when you part of you, trust me, he will protect you. That's what Mr. Brown doing.
Okay, thank you so much, Robert. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Well, Sheriff, my name is Mohammed Don Jr., a prime member of Concerned Advance. Well, Sheriff, I don't want to talk about his president's speech because it's just repeating statements from the government angle. But I want to talk on your expose this morning. You talk about President Weah. Said that the man
our impasse, man. I beg you that impasse. I said that.
No, I want to emphasize on it because you said it. You made statement on it.
So what the emphasis? What the emphasis now?
Yeah. You said that the man told you that he's not a politician.
No, not me. No, that's something. And he told the Nigerian people the recording. We got to record it.
Saying that it doesn't mean that you cannot run a country. Let me say this. I can bet you, President Weah, he's the only president that did a massive development for this country, past all the other politicians and talking about their politicians.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hello.
Fiala, you talking to me or you talking to somebody?
Thanks for the show. For Sheriff, everyone have their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But David Harris, I can never trust the Joseph Boaga government, President Joseph Boaga government. Because you know what, Sheriff? They are selective. As the previous caller stated, let us call spade a spade. A famous German pastor, Martin Niemöller, stated, when they came for the socialists, there was no one to speak. When they came for the trade unionists, there was no one to speak. When they came for the Jews, there was no one to speak. When they came for him, there was no one to speak for him. So we got to speak now. When it comes to other people, other drug dealers, other peddlers, other smugglers, they call them, and then they put their pictures on the LGA website.
Okay, listen, we'll take more calls on this issue. I know the issue of drugs is.
I'll call back.
Yeah, let's go for our fact check. Then we'll come back. We'll take more calls. Then you can make your point. Don't you go away. It's Kear Morning Live on your station. Let's take this regular.
Good day and welcome to the fact check segment where we debunk disinformation and provide you with the verified facts of statements made online and on the radio. I am Siawe Miapu, and today we'll be fact-checking claims made in the last couple of days. On May 16, a supporter of the Congress for Democratic Change, Fode Masakwe, he claimed in a Facebook post that 90% of Liberians are jobless under the Boakai Kun administration. Masakwe made the claim shortly after Amos Toure, Managing Director of LPRC and United Party Secretary General, emerged as an executive committee member of the Liberia Football Association. In the post, Masakwe frowned at Mr. Toure for what he described as a single man taking 3 jobs in the wake of the high unemployment rate in the country. In statistics, joblessness can include unemployed people as well as some people who are not working and not actively looking for work. To verify Masakwe's claim, we reviewed the widely used international labor statistics from the World Bank and the International Labour Organization, as well as the statistics from the Liberia Institute of Statistics and Geoinformation Services. According to these reports and statistics, Liberia's unemployment rate was approximately 2.9% of the labor force in 2024. This means that about 2.9% of people who are actively participating in a labor market were without work but available for and seeking employment. However, this figure is often misunderstood. Liberia's low official unemployment rate does not mean that nearly everyone has a stable job. Rather, many Liberians work in the informal sector, engage in self-employment, subsistence farming, petty trading, or other forms of vulnerable employment. International labor standards count these individuals as employed if they performed some economic activities during the referenced period. The World Bank estimates that self-employment accounts for a very large share of Liberia's workforce. Based on these findings, we conclude that Masakwe's claim that 90% of Liberians are jobless is incorrect. And finally, on June 16, Shan Liberia posted on Facebook that the University of Liberia received a total of US $42.5 million in the fiscal year 2026 budget when combined with allocations from fiscal year 2026 supplementary budget. The post further claimed that US $2 million in the supplementary budget was allocated to the University of Liberia for the purchase of school buses. The online blog made the post to show that with a better administration team, not a single student should protest for logistics. To verify the claim, we reviewed both the fiscal year 2026 approved national budget and the fiscal year 2026 supplementary budget. The fiscal year 2026 approved budget allocates approximately US $40.5 million to the University of Liberia. We also reviewed the fiscal year 2026 supplementary budget and found an additional US $2 million appropriation. However, Contrary to the claim, the supplementary allocation was not designated solely for the purchase of buses for the University of Liberia. Budget records show that the allocation was intended for the University of Liberia, the National Council of Chiefs and Elders, and rural women organizations rather than UL alone. Based on our review of the fiscal year 2026 approved national budget and the fiscal year 2026 supplementary budget, we conclude that Shah Liberia's claim that the University of Liberia received approximately US 42.5 million in combined budgetary allocations is mostly correct. However, the claim that the US 2 million supplementary allocation was specifically provided to the University of Liberia for the purchase of buses is incorrect. The supplementary appropriation was not exactly allocated to UL. It was intended to purchase buses for the University of Liberia, the National Council of Chiefs and Elders, and rural women organizations. Well, this is all we have time for you today on the Fact Check segment. This segment is part of an MOU between Local Voices Liberia, OKFM, Prime FM, and Kear Radio to counter disinformation and help the public to make informed decisions. This MOU is funded by the Liberia Media Empowerment Project and is implemented by Internews with funding from the European Union. The funder or partner has absolutely no say in the electoral decision leading to the production of this Fact Check segment. We will be back with more Fact Check reports to help you know all the real facts. But if you want us to fact check a particular claim for you, please send us a text to WhatsApp on 0778 986778, and we will definitely do the checking for you. Also, you can follow us on Facebook at Local Voices Liberia, on Twitter at LVL Fact Check, and go to our website at www.localvoicesliberia.com. I am Siawe Meapu. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful day.
The Liberian Red Cross saves lives, bringing health, hope, and care in times of disaster and sorrow. Their helping hands are there. The Liberian Red Cross saves lives, bringing health, hope, and care in times of disaster and sorrow. Their helping hands are there. Volunteers with courage, standing side by side, helping hearts recover, restoring dignity with pride. Smiles and love, a helping hand, compassion reaching across the land. Impartial service leads the way. The Red Cross shines bright every day. From Ebola to COVID, through fire, flood, and storm, the Red Cross keeps on serving humanity reborn. Working with courage till the last soul is found, turning pain into hope, lifting people from the ground. Trusted partner, strong and true, building resilience in all we do, healing suffering, easing pain, bringing sunshine after rain. The world is incomplete without this burning flame. Our human city and the town, the Red Cross stands as a beacon, never letting people down.
Good day.
Yes, the Red Cross, never letting people down. Wow. Of course, it's pay for spot here. What a jingle. They are the leaders when it comes to humanity. The Red Cross is your friend. Let's bring you this 60 minutes past 8 o'clock. It's the Monday. That's the midweek presentation Wednesday. Sorry. But let's bring you this public service announcement. Liberia Electricity Corporation or LEC. The Liberia Electricity Corporation or LEC is pleased to inform the public that it is collaborating with SNAP for the implementation of the Smart Marketing Program. The initial phase of this program will be carried out in Painesville and its associated feeders. As part of the process, joint teams from LEC and SNAP will begin conducting community engagement activities, customer data collection within the targeted areas. The smart meter comes with several advanced features, including geo-fencing technology. The meter automatically shuts down and can no longer work if it is removed from its register and install location. Temper alert system. The meter automatically sends SMS alert to LEC, SNAP, and the customer whenever tampering is detected. Automatic token loading. Customers no longer need to manually enter token codes when you purchase your electricity, as credit is loaded automatically onto the meter. GPS tracking capability. The meter can be located through its GPS system, identifying its location when stolen. Following the customer data collection exercise, LEC and SNAP will commence the replacement and installation of smart meters. Customers who currently have a meter, possesses proof of payment for a meter, or whose meter was previously stolen with evidence will have their meters replaced free of charge. Customers without existing meter records will have their information collected and will be required to pay the applicable connection fees to be connected. For additional information, please contact the LEC customer care hotlines 4500 or visit the LEC head office, Waterside, Monrovia. This information is signed by Management Liberia Electricity Corporation or LEC. Thanks for joining us. We're here until the time check is 19 minutes past the hour, and this is the midweek presentation on Kear Radio. Wherever you are, of course, just say Kear Communication Network. My name is Daniel Rogers. I'm your sheriff in a court of public opinion. So if you stay, a guy raised an issue that in passing I said, said he's not a politician. But he said not being a politician does not stop you from leading the country. I still want us, David Harry, you were making your point. I want you to make your point. So we can take a few more calls on the issue. We have the local dailies is here. And of course, 8:45 will bring you the local dailies. It's a regular feature here on your station, Kear Morning Live. So let's take more calls on the presidents. We had to take a break because we have commitment. This is a commercial radio station. I hope you understand. We have to keep the salary current. We have to pay bills. And you can understand that when it comes to our commercial commitment and other commitments, we have to hold or pause the call until we return. But we're back. And so let's get few more minutes of your time. David Harry, you're making the point. I want to get that point. Call back as always, 0777-959-958. 959 0777 959 0881 871 670 and our WhatsApp number, make use of it, is 0777 959 959. Right here, let's take a few more calls on the president's message to the nation concerning drugs. Now, Sekou Fofana raised an issue. Pascal David, good morning. Sekou Fofana raised an issue. Sekou said he described or always say our people from the other side. Why should we have people from the other side? What they say with this CDC and Unity Party, our brother them from the other side. Our brother them from the other side. So it tells you that the country is just divided on the CDC line. CDC and Unity Party. Sekou predicted. And people are becoming predictable in the country. One person will say it is not strange. The other person will say it is strange. Wow, is that possible? Wow. You get yellow card, don't worry. Okay, so maybe due to some unforeseen circumstance, the deputy sheriff, but he will be held in contempt soon. Good morning, deputy. Which number? 3?
Yes.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. To the sheriff, yeah, and good morning to Liberians following us this morning. It's good to be back here. Yeah, due to, like you said, sheriff, due to a whole lot. They say we can't talk all, but there's a whole lot, especially along the Bushra Island. So we have to be here at this time, fighting through, making sure that we come to do what we love doing best. Yeah,
okay,
so that contempt charged, I hope the court,
Kia got an ear, baby.
the court can reconsider.
We won't behave like Waka. I don't want to behave like the president. We say the president should make his people.
Yeah.
So I got to do the same thing to you. Okay. So the people can say they say equity.
Yeah.
And people talk about equity.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, you're here. So, but I want us to just go through with this issue of the president's statement. Maybe you have your own, but we've been taking calls. So I want us to just continue more calls then. But give while we are with the calls, what is your opinion on the president? Because the president was firm that look, and OBED, I don't know, people sit in their corner and think the way they think or with the way we think that how it's supposed to happen. No, it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
Apparently, when we start to research, when you read the function of the Minister of Justice, OBED, are you aware that the Minister of State is even more powerful than the Minister of Foreign Affairs? I mean, in a sense now, I mean, diplomatically, I mean, he or she has that clout. But when it comes to the office of the president, OBED, do you know that the Minister of State can say you will not see the president until he or she leaves office? Are you? I mean, I'm asking, are you aware of that? That is how powerful. And it goes to, we have read the function. In fact, we'll try to do it tomorrow. I will bring the function of the Minister of Justice and that of the Solicitor General. The Solicitor General is the chief prosecutor.
Yeah, they say government courtroom lawyer.
Yes. The Minister of Justice is the dean,
Attorney General.
the Attorney General, and the dean of the bar, the Supreme Court bar.
Sure.
He goes before that bar and plead. He does not go except, which is very unprecedented, that he might go to the circuit, right? The lower court. That is not in his purview. But why people are saying because of this politics and politics, we have engulfed ourselves. Do you want us to go back to the days of old? Because I don't know your age. I don't know how old, and some of the people who call on the show today. Do you want the Jenkins Scott, Blosso Scott, when he was Justice Minister? Do you want the days of Grady Allison? I used to live on Benson Street. And Grady Allison, the ministry down the hill there, right? Opposite Sanford Dennis.
Yeah.
When Allison is coming, he will pass before our house. Even if you choke a needle or pin OBED, you will hear the sound. That's how powerful. So, Tua goes to court. You want now So let's say go to the just were guilty or not guilty. He don't go to court. The Solicitor General is the one that takes the file after investigation, where probable that people should be investigated or prosecuted. They come up with the indictment from the grand jury. But you just get, the president must sack. The president must sack the Minister of Justice. The president must dismiss the Minister of Finance, OBED. How does it work? How? The function of the Minister of Justice is to advise the president on legal matter. In the president's own, and one of the callers said, I don't understand how you call the guys, the new phenomenon now, they're on the block. How you call them?
Oh, you mean the justice people?
The justice.
Librarian for Justice?
Yeah. Because when you say Librarian for Justice and you advocate for both, for the nation, right? For people who you feel are not treated.
Should be done very genuine.
Yes.
Very much genuine.
In a holistic.
Very holistic.
But
honest.
Yes. But you are selective. You defend one person. A guy called, I was listening to the show. I just thought to pass. He said, since you and Jeff were on the show, they used to express, but that is a different thing now we're on. You have your right. I will allow you. You're not deviate from the topic. The president addressed the nation yesterday. You come and you want to manufacture your own belief, which is your right to manufacture it. But when we're discussing the president's statement, then Obey, you're talking about you bringing something that has got nothing to do with what the president said, or the president rephrased what the Minister of Justice said. The Minister of Justice was clear. We will not divulge information. No more. This is a national security issue. And when you have a collaboration of investigators, when you have multiple investigators that borders on obey country to country, you can't just come out and start giving names. So I don't know what your opinion on this. You can't just start giving names. The U.S. Embassy, do you know they support us? Do you know there's an organization, I just forgot the name, that support the issue of drug fight in our country? Every year they give money for that. So you are collaborating with the United States, with Belgium or Brussels, the UK. So now, why the people investigating them that on the other side of Liberia, Obey, they will say, oh, Obed GIBAH is involved, Daniel Roger involved, Madam HT also involved. So where are we carrying the investigation?
Yeah, so the drugs cartel is a very big syndicate.
Which we want to dismantle. The president said it, right? He said we'll dismantle it.
For me, I hold different view to the president's analysis or statement relative to that. Not maybe when I say different, I mean, if you underline the word, like you kept making emphasis on dismantle, I mean, tear it apart, put it apart, scatter it in a local balance, to eliminate it, to ensure that the people who are together as a cartel will tear them apart, right? The cartel is bigger than what we're thinking as a country. The drugs cartel around the world, they are the richest people across the world, right? Very rich. I mean, people who are producing cocaine, people who are trafficking cocaine, and even people who are taking the high grade of cocaine across the world and other drugs. They're rich people. They are the same people who come and talk every day. They are the same people. It's a very big cartel. Dismantling it for a small country like Liberia, it is not an easy thing. It is not just about this government. Governments in and out, there were issues. I'm concerned that our state shouldn't turn to a drug state under any president. Liberia got exposed to the war during the Weah's administration. We talk about $100 million worth of drugs.
They say they said they were overwhelming evidence
at the time,
but the people they
walk. You understand?
They done that. They walk.
They confiscated the drugs, prosecuted the people, even though the people who were part of the entire syndicate today we still see them. The drugs came in. FFF, the fresh frozen food. What became of them? Right? It's a whole big thing. Today, no here, no day. They set the people free.
And even the
They say, oh,
200
these people,
the 200 million that was considered for FOC, the court ruled that they should return the money.
and at the end of the day, where is it? Right? So drug issue is so big, Sheriff.
I know.
And to dismantle is not easy. See what we're talking about. We're not producing drugs in Liberia.
No.
How did the drugs come to the country? That's a very critical question. Who brought the drugs in the country to be transported? The DEA boss and all of these people say it's a transnational issue.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. Embassy has been very supportive in terms of giving the government heads up, facilitating some of these major informations relative to
tip off
technical things, details about our country that even our security people are not on top of. They always tip of the national security, the security sector as a whole. So if we are used to that, there's something called precedent, Roger. In the past, we're used to OBED GIBAH smoking opinion in the corner, God forbid, they grab OBED by the trouser.
But let me tell you, OBED.
Yeah.
The first time I smoked it, 84, it turned over bread.
So
yeah. So once in a while, my boy myself will African. I heard.
So I'm saying to the extent that they grab your trouser, put a handcuff on you, put you in the back of a pickup, put you in the car trunk, you're disgraced. You're paraded publicly, right? Because you're taking in the substance. The government believes that it's prohibited and you shouldn't take it, right? Legally, it's not right to take it in our country. So what has happened is a bad precedent today that we are used to exposing people, calling names. Let's do this. Let's ensure that this won't happen and move on. At the airport, arrests were made, Rogers. So why did the government arrest some of those people? For me, are they insignificant people that were arrested? They were not the one who brought the drugs. People who were screaming the drugs, you called them in for questioning. People who were there at the airport, you called them in for questioning. The concerning or the broker of that drug, so I've got all of the information. Take, for example, what happened. This is the scenario. When they took the drugs at the airport, and then, the airport now has outsourced the cargo handling to an international company. Liberians not doing it in terms of handling our cargo. So what happened is that when cargo come, when it go through the streaming, then there's a powerful lady whose name I cannot recall at this time. Is the one who does the manual screening. So she screened. And then at the end of the day, thankfully, the broker gave me, the thing I won't carry back. 600 US. Let's carry back.
600 US?
Yeah. At the time, so we can let it pass.
Yeah.
600 US.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, 10,000 US came in the picture.
Yeah, the number increases.
So, we can get you 10,000 US.
Yeah.
Then I think go by. Shouldn't go your own Brussels. After that, it dropped to 6,000 US. But I get you 6,000 US. So it became of concern now. Why should that consignment be taken back when there is a system of cargo? Before a cargo is transported, you have the number and the logistic number, the weighing bridge number, everything to measure the quantity of it, the weight of it as well. So all these things went through processes. How come it is a very big issue? Seems like a devil nowadays to something. So if yesterday people were exposed, institutions' names were exposed. Now, the institution responsible for cargo handling that were outsourced to them at the airport saying we don't want to have issues with our partners. Let the drugs go back. They're verging for the whole drug situation. Mr. President, if you're not careful, these are things. The Liberian people rise up to the occasion. I remember here to campaign against drugs with a hashtag "Say No to Drugs." Like you said, you are a victim of this.
Course,
your
my
son. And if you're not close to somebody, indirectly, one of my friends said everybody got Zogo in their family, directly or indirectly. And that's true. So if we're not careful and we're just trying to make it thing, CDC, Unity Party business about drugs,
yeah, that's it.
It's going to be a problem. Even though there is a huge propaganda being run on this whole drugs issue of recent. People, accusing people. Tomorrow say, oh, like OBED, oh, like John Brown, without the fight. But we depend on the national security, we depend on the country, we depend on the government to ensure that this drugs issue is brought under serious control, that we know. So, just the minister saying, well, we can now proceed with calling further names. Okay, to some extent, you are in charge, but the Liberian people start to think twice. There will be speculations. Is that how you people been handling drugs issue, government in and government? I would say no. In terms of being tight-lipped on calling names or having primary suspects to say these are the people who suspected about this drugs issue. I'm saying no, that is not the case. So if you come now and say we will not call any other name moving forward because we want to do X, Y, Z and get hold of this, well, it's new to the system, so there will be noise from the ordinary people. How did you do it before? By the time we all busted, they were came from the country, from England, for this, that is going to England, is going. I mean, the Liberian people are eager to know. The president coming out to speak, it means a lot. Well, in the mix and wake of all of these controversies, you have a president that said we'll stand firm, we will dismantle. How sincere is that issue of dismantling the cartel when initially we have gone days? We haven't heard something substantive from the government in generality to say, this is the issue. This is what we're getting hold of. Is it that the government is informing us that they are not on top of that game, even being tipped off by the U.S. Embassy? What kind of tip off the U.S. Embassy gave the government of the Republic of Liberia?
Of course, they will not tell you.
I understand. To the extent that at this time, the ordinary Liberian people wouldn't want to know. Look, no better carry 19 million cocaine to the airport.
No junk.
No junk. No better. No ordinary Liberian.
No, madam.
Look, if we start to enter into this drug thing, names will be called. Hire us. Big people.
But
in the Liberian way.
That was the president said in his statement. The president said untouchable.
Untouchable.
Those who feel untouchable,
very well.
You will not be. We will not spare you.
Sure.
Because one. I mean, why is it every time they talk about drugs in the country, Nigerian full of people can appear? They be showing what are the people.
All the men are people speculating on everybody. You see the other person giving reaction. Papa Too Sweet also came on, he gave reaction.
Papa Too Sweet, what kind of leader?
Yeah,
Papa
Too Sweet.
He
gave una reaction. He had a press conference. Say somebody alleging to a linking to drugs issue.
But why would they allege?
He give away.
The people, the public agenda. Hey man, Mandela know man. What? But who the two born here? The fullest or two of them? You see them, man? And ambassador,
the ambassador for tourism.
Yeah,
and no, also
for tourism.
Not tourism, but how you call him? Yeah, that's the ambassador there.
Okay, I'm coming. Almost all the names of individuals, the Sahara report claims are associated with the catch of cocaine, but at the cost of US 19.2 million, household names in the prominent among them are Mandela Cooper, Mr. Joseph Boaka's political presidential envoy, Tantan Boaka, son of the president, Gregory Coleman, Inspector General, Liberia National Police. So the full about near PL.
Yeah, so you see all these things, these are allegations.
Allegation.
That's what Mandela Cooper said her name sounds like chocolate in the mouth of Liberia.
Yeah, but Mandela,
she's not deterred by that.
Yeah.
In fact, she has considered it as foolishness for people who are accusing her. She said that's foolishness.
Yeah, I tried to get in contact with her. She said that's nonsense.
She said that's foolishness, and she's not going to.
Yeah.
We got in a container by here, we'll go and say, we accuse this person to prove it, that issue.
Yeah.
So the breading is on the government.
Yeah.
As the president has made a policy statement, we're challenging the government. That's why the ANC wrote and also challenged the government. Other political institutions are writing and asking, demanding the government.
Other political institutions such as
because
you said the ANC wrote the LACC.
No, and not the LSCC, the government.
Okay,
the recent press statement demanding accountability on the 19 million drug bust.
Okay,
right?
You said and other and other parties.
Yeah, other institutions,
Or
civil
institution.
society,
Okay.
politicians, political pundits, they're talking. So let's reach a logical conclusion. This one shouldn't end like the project in Fuya. This one shouldn't be the government. Every time there is sensitive issue, they remit tech leave. They think they're not accountable to the Liberian people for information. You are in a driving seat. You must give account.
I have the confidence that with this investigation, OBED, once you have the U.S. Embassy, the U.K. government, and that of and Brussels or Belgium, because it has to do with the fleet. It has to do with SN Brussels.
Yeah.
And that consignment was bound for SN Brussels. So these are the investigation going on now. So there will be they will not keep that thing. The American people and all
the cargo was set to get on board SM Brussels. It means that all the formalities were already done. They paid for it to enter the flight.
Yeah.
So are you saying that the flight will just accept any kind of thing?
Anything.
It means that it has been.
According to them, they said they were going. But listen, the court has subpoenaed to the LCC, the airport
authority,
to what? Present CCTV footage and other surveillance, to assist with the investigation.
In fact, it was the LDEA who also prayed the court so that that could happen as well. The LDEA were called on the scene when the situation occurred, and they said, "Okay, we see them going come by the next day, the old fire service method, and the next day they start up their investigation." Look, if we're not careful, from 2005 to 2025. The number of Zogo has increased in the country. I'm not saying the ordinary people taking cocaine. They don't have money to buy it.
No.
But they're making the state to appear like Liberia is becoming a drug state.
A conveyor belt.
That they play traffic in. Yeah.
You know the iron ore?
Yeah, the conveyor belt. Follow the leader, follow the leader, follow the leader. Just like that. So if we're not careful, drugs coming from other countries, they say that use our sister country, Liberia will pass through Liberia to go England, will go to Europe.
Because the system is vulnerable.
Yes.
The people are poor.
Yes.
Come to think about it. Let's say this. You have immigration people assigned at the borders.
Yeah.
You have DEA, you have NSA. I don't know about NSA. I'm sure the
NSA got offices at the border.
All over. When it comes to paying, I know they get good pay, right? Good salary.
Yeah. Okay. If I know bank beneath,
Reba. So, but when it comes to the immigration, the police, and the DEA, there's vulnerability. They are vulnerable.
Yeah.
They are vulnerable. Now, what happened with the $1 million that was confiscated from that Fula man? What happened with it?
We haven't heard much about the 1 million.
1 million catch.
Yeah, catch, raw catch.
What happened to it?
Men traveling away.
Men traveling. And there's a law to that. It's a serious crime.
Yeah, anything above 10,000.
Yeah, you have to declare.
Yeah.
Anything above 10,000 or in the reach of 10,000, you must declare at the port of entry, whether the airport, seaport, what kind of port.
Yeah.
He did not declare. In fact, he will not declare $1 million. So where is the money?
Yeah. So the
Where's
FIA,
the $1 million ish?
the FIA, the this, the that, the this, the that problem, right? And that's what you said. The vulnerability of our society has placed this country into serious mess.
Poverty.
And don't get it twisted. We got professionals.
Oh yes,
we got serious professionals in our security sector. Don't get it wrong, but at the end of the day, these people who are professionals, they're used by the system.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's pathetic.
Or bosses call, and that's issues. But again, it is a test for the Unity Party government. The Liberian people, that's stupid. Sometimes they'll look at you and say, "Oh, okay, we in charge, we'll do this, we'll do that." At the end of the day, if you cannot do what is right, that should be pleasing to the Liberian people, then you finish. So the Unity Party government, the Liberian people looking at you people to see how you handle this whole drugs issue. It is beyond the DEA.
and it sound in a manner that pleases the ears. A lot of people talk about music, and a lot of people really don't know what is music. But when it comes to music, hey, don't go there. So we are still navigating. Time check is 10 minutes past the hour, and it's KML Care Morning Live. We're privileged, should I say privileged and honored to have. He's here to give his testimony. We know what this testimony is about.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously we know. He was flogged. And so he will tell us. But then we allowed the deputy sheriff to drill us, take us through with our testimony, Barclay. Let's unravel this discussion.
Yeah, so we would like to say good morning to those of you who are following us online, watching live. We're on YouTube, Kear Communications Network. We're on Facebook, KCNTV, and we'd like to appreciate you for following us every time on the program. Those of you listening far and wide,
Liberia,
Ganta, Nima County, we've been relayed. We'd like to say thank you so much. In Sando County, District number 3, we'd like to say thanks to our guys there for also relaying us. And those who regularly follow from Cotton Tree, Bombing Kipman, Bapulu, all parts of Monserrado as well. We're on Examine Liberia under the microscope. This is the only microscopic online television that affords you the opportunity to know what's happening throughout the length and breadth of our Patrick Morning Mama Liberia. Like the sheriff said, we have with us Jeremiah testimony Zopon Barclay.
Gola?
Yeah.
Gola?
From Bombing County.
Kole.
I tell you. Mother.
Yeah, so he's here with us. We've been having conversations behind the scene, and then he said he have got his ordeal to explain from his experience with the
Monrovia City Corporation,
the Monrovia City
MCC,
MCC, specifically the Monrovia City Police.
Okay.
So Barclay, welcome.
Who's the director now?
It's
Amos Pepe.
Pepe.
Yeah. Amos Pepe.
Yeah. Former R3. Yeah. Of the LMP.
Oh, yeah. They get a ball from LMP to MCC to flog people.
No, he's not the one flogging people. I don't want to think so.
Oh, he's the director.
He's the director.
Okay. But Barclay, you're here. Good morning. How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah. Let me thanks a million to the sheriff there, the big brother who are following my over the years in broadcasting. And let me say good morning to you, brother OBED GIBAH. Good morning to all of your workforce here at Kear Communications Network Incorporated for the kind of job you do on a daily basis. Because you see, the media is the bridge between men and information. Sure. So in other countries or all around the world, if you may, you will prefer the media to the government. Because it is the media that disseminates pieces of information to the public for public consumption. So it's always a pleasing pleasure being in your company.
Barclay, a whole lot was explained, but the sake of our public, let's hear you. What was exactly your interaction or your encounter with the Monrovia City police officers for the sake of our listening audience?
Okay, it was on the 27th of May, which was Abraham's Day. Yeah, I received a call from some of my friends from Mamban Point to eat meat as usual because it is done interchangeably.
Okay.
When Abraham Day comes, he will call me. New Year, Christmas Day, I will have to invite them over to anywhere around my own area so that we sit and interchange or just break whatsoever we have available for that day.
Okay.
So I went there. I stayed there almost 11 to 12. Normally, I will stop to Red Lion to drink either solo juice or because these few days, these few days I pause the alcohol smoke. So while I've gone there, I saw a truck pack on coder,
okay,
and unplated.
Okay, truck
pack uncoded. I repeat, and unplated.
In simple terms, no code, no mark on the truck.
Yeah, no lesson plate.
No lesson plate to identify the truck. It's an unidentified
vehicle. Park right in front the Red Lion main entrance.
Okay.
So and I passed by the truck and I saw some men standing and I had one sat opposite the truck.
Okay.
While sitting, talking with a few of my friends, I saw the men that came from out the truck. They say they would take away the one of the speakers because they were disturbing public peace.
Okay.
So when they said that, yeah, which I know is a law. But then I started telling one of my colleagues, I said, this is a violation, so it's a fine when you violate. But I think it would be illegal and unfair to take someone's property and put it on a known car and take it to an unknown destination.
It is not just a fine. There are a lot of things additional to that.
Okay.
Confiscating of that particular equipment, causing public nuisance, fine, or or interrogation or so.
Very good. That's why I just call it short. Okay, because I do not want to miss track.
Yeah.
So while we were having the conversation with a colleague of mine, then another guy from Montreal City Police. He's a friend of mine from the University of Liberia, called Abosito. Okay. He is now the assistant director for community services. He said, "My man, if you say that we are obstructing, if you say we're coming to confiscate the post because it means you're obstructing our operations." I said, "No, I'm not obstructing operations. I'm just afraid, given the situations in country about Montreal City Police. On most cases and instances, and when you open the lines, you will hear people telling you that they take away their things and they don't get it back."
You said the police?
Yeah. Okay. Right before me, they took misu and all, so I don't know what they were doing with the misu. So it is an embarrassing situation. misu, right on Bessie Street. Right on Bessie Street, right opposite Jenny's. You know Jenny's, the former Jenny's? Yeah. Right opposite Jenny's, there's a lady. Yeah, old Jenny's. There's a lady who sells misu. The guys came there with the same uncoated picker, no lesson plan, and the picker of one soup they carry. Whole pot.
How big was the pot?
The people they can use to call over 50 cups of rice. They take it away. Stock out with meat. They took it away. So, given those experiences, I saw some in Douala taking goods and everything, people will complain that they can't find it. So, I was also now concerned that if we carry this speaker on the vehicle that is now plated and uncoated, because if you take away soup, which is perishable,
return.
And they can't get it. Then what more about this speaker? Tangible giant speaker. So I was saying, no, there's now anything else.
No, what did you do? Did you prevent them?
No. I just said it. No, I just said it would be illegal and unfair to take away.
No, I'm trying to analyze your statement of perishable goods. Let's be conversational, Barkley. Earlier, you said you've witnessed on several occasions the MCC allegedly confiscate products.
He's talking from his experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Roger, had
with them that they took it away in an unidentified vehicle.
Open the lounge, bro.
And it is not being brought back. So while he was there, he felt that speaker that is a tangible
deputy
and fixed asset.
Let me just add. Well, Barclays fear the truck in question, not coded, no license plate.
Okay.
Anybody could come from the clear blue sky and say, I'm a city, Montreal City.
I don't have a problem with that.
That's what I'm saying. You're asking the question.
No, I was asking him that you were raising the concern based on meat soup and other things that were confiscated earlier on by the MCC.
He said past experience. He said a past experience.
So what did you actually do there based on your experience?
So by the time I said it is unfair and it is illegal to do that, to take this speaker and put it on a vehicle that is on mark and unplated to an unknown destination, about see do the assistant director for community services and put them over. And how he meant aggressively, brutally
hit you,
choked me in the picker, sat me on the ground. All the men on that MCC truck that never beat on me.
Wow.
Started hitting me from the side. They threatened to solo mask me if I keep arguing with them. Yes, they said that to me.
Are you honest, or you trying to buy honest public sentiment because
you will see the time I wrote a letter to.
Why would police?
I'll give you a letter I wrote.
Security men say we continue to talk
to argue with them.
In the open, we will solemnize it.
No, but they are already now in their custody. They are under that jurisdiction. Already in their truck.
Is this an
honest conversation? This is between me and them. But you see the letter the time I wrote this communication to the Professional Standard Department of the Montreal City Police. This is the letter and we received. Because there's the assistant captain to the police director.
Yeah, let me run
so I come in now before you run through it.
Okay.
It was how they pull me over and they put me on the truck. At that time, they started torturing me.
Where did they take you?
They took me from in front of Red Lion. Look, OBED, the guys then passed me from street to street down there until it was around 11 to 11:30.
You were on the operations down there?
I was working with them.
Were you the only one arrested?
I was the only person they pick up from Red Lion because they said, maybe they saw me. Okay, if I obstructed now, but I told them now, say you fair, I have obstructed your operations, take me to the National Police, or say it is late, take me to your holding cell until in the morning, then we can go to investigation. He said no, and they all said no, they can't kill me there. That's how they came me all around. And they dropped me Saturday. Right the time Saturday, seeing video, but then the play was closed.
Okay. And
I managed to walk to the National Police, and I registered the case.
Did you place call? Because if you are
no phone, my phone, I just got the one after they said they'll call the next day. This is bought phone. This is the one of the cheapest phone in town here. I got to buy it at least to be online. So that I reported my case, and I went to Liberia National Police to the Crime Service Division. And one brother, Martin, who was on shift that they received me. And then I filed him a complaint. The next morning, I went back to the police station, Crime and Service Department. They told me that the Mobile City Police has a Department of Professional Standards Division. So I should do a communication to the Professional Standard Department, CC copy the Mobile City Police Director, and I did all the CC copies there. You see those.
Let me run through this.
So you can read
reference letter of complaint against.
Then we'll count to the 2 times they're coming for, and you know what they're
let's run through this. Mr. Prince Debut, we are head of professional stand-up. Yeah, your name is there, Jerry. Right? I just want to go to the detail of it. So you wrote from 12th Street, Cinco, where you live. I guess to the head of professional stand-up, and then this communication is reference complaint against Mr. Albert Doe, Assistant Director for Community Services and others. And then you wrote and said, I write officially to your good offices to complain Mr. Albert Doe, Assistant Director for Community Services, on May 27, 2026 at the Red Lion nightclub on the Buchanan Street at about 11 to 12 p.m. I got at the nightclub and saw an unplated and uncoded truck parked at the front of the club with Mr. Doe along with other men trying to take away one of the speakers because they said that the club was disturbing public peace. I told them that it would be illegal and unfair to take away someone's property and put it in an unidentified, unplated, and uncoded truck to an unknown destination. Immediately, I said that Mr. Doe ordered his men to pull me over, and they did aggressively and brutally, claiming that I obstructed their operations. While on board the unplated, uncoded, and unidentified truck, Mr. Doe ordered his men to torture, harass, and beat on me with which they did. In the process of torturing me, I lost my 2 phones, Techno Pro Max 40, along with 600 United States dollars. I asked that they take me to the LMP headquarters, but they refused and paraded me from street to street until they got tired torturing and humiliating me. They asked me to disembark the unplated truck and insisted that I would not get down until they can take me to the LMP headquarters for investigation. And they said they would not carry me there because but would drop me anywhere they want. And they finally and forcibly dropped me at the Raleigh Times Market, leaving me in harm's way and danger. I walked to LMP headquarters and filed my complaint at the Division of Crimes and Services. I went there. This morning. Yeah. They advised me to do a written communication to the Professional Standard Department of the MCC. I have informed my lawyers about the way I was tortured by Mr. Doe and others. I plan to follow this channel because having a mass press conference. Thanks, blah, blah, blah. Jeremiah Barkley. All right, and the communication was received by JK at 2:20. The phone number is there. In the office of the director, right?
Yeah, there was the copy.
So what next? Following that, did you follow up?
Okay. So after I dropped the letter, they called me. I went for the first investigation to the Professional Standard Division.
At the MCC?
The MCC. But it was interesting to note, while we're going through the investigation, there's a lady there who they say is the chief of office staff, very aggressive.
to
yeah, at that place, she's annoying. And in fact, she couldn't even give the investigation time and chance. She started saying all sort of things that got me angry with her. But I managed to withhold my temper because I've already started. I started on a channel which I know I will get to the final conclusion. And how they said, we will call you another time. But whenever they promise to call me, they will not call me until I call and ask, oh, then they will say, oh, my man, sorry. The last time I checked to the professional standard division, they told me that the director was going to do, in fact, the director told me during that investigation.
Pepe.
Yeah, not Pepe now.
Okay.
Stand-up professional now.
Oh, okay.
He told me
we are
going. He said I will go on the ground at the MCC and I will ask for the CCTV camera to see what transpired. Since then up to current.
At Red Line.
Red Line, they said they were going there. They said he told me. In fact, that didn't make me to know that place has CCTV camera. So I said, fine. It would be good that you go there. And I also have somebody who were on the scene when they were dragging me to put me in the truck too. So that person now will help me to aim my position standing at the level of the code there as I decided now to proceed because it's hurting me. So after the first investigation, they have not called me.
Code now.
Now coming now. After that first investigation, they did not call me. I call. The guy started getting angry with me. The man who answered the phone, I think he's the deputy to the professional standard division there. My man, we basically, I told you, the chief went to the place, but then he got sick over the weekend. He has not come to one. He can't will call you. Imagine somebody who are humiliated. You as a professional man, I thought they were very trained, but it's embarrassing for Mobile City Police.
What are you thinking? Is
then
it that
coming and then the following time again, I have gone to the Capitol because I want to have a loud press conference opposite the Mobile City Corporation there. So I met they got a call from GIBAH TV. I think you know him.
Yeah.
I think GIBAH, yeah. So I said, GIBAH, I want us to do a press conference. And he said, what happened when I asked me? He said, no. Practically, I know the Mobile City Police Director. He's an uncle to me. So since this is the case, let's pause the press conference now and let me call him right away. I was there, he called. So the man said, let's meet the following day. We were on a Monday, so Tuesday we met. We started the conversation. We discussed Tuesday, so he said, my man, on Friday, we will meet and conclude this case. Since Friday.
Today is Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. They have not called me.
Did you call?
I called. They said they are still busy, and
you mean Pepe told you he's still busy?
I did not call Pepe because I don't have Pepe number.
Okay.
But what I did was I reached out to the same man who took me the GIBAH from GIBAH TV. So he said they have not called him yet.
What are you opting for now?
No. The way you're looking now, it seems as though the system, particularly from the Mobile City Police Corporation, does not mean well to handle this case. So I think the next place now I can go is to go to the court because there will find redress. Because you can't take my phone from me. See what's happening to me. I can't be using, of course, the kind of digital world we live in, button phone can reach. Imagine to even get you. It's just that you are a person who will receive even manual calls and all because you feel that you are a person who should be down to earth and selfless. All of people you call them manually, you don't get them. So imagine from May 27 up to current, all of the business arrangement I missed all.
This particular encounter has caused a lot of losses.
Of course.
Okay. And so you're in this OB manner opting for what?
To the court now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the court will be the best because every time they call me right here, only seeing you in draft office there, I don't see seriousness from them.
Okay.
They want to even shock me if I tell you now, but I just want to leave it because the way they were even sounding, the assistant director they're telling me there's a tomorrow that he has investigated so many cases and over how many years. Every time there's a confrontation between Mobile City Police and an individual, somebody will say their phone got missing, they won't go missing. I try to phantom one of this guy is really a reasonable young man. So you see the system. I don't know how they got there. It's surprising. Which system do you have that somebody will be telling you on an investigation that he has investigated? So it means that while even telling you, you're not taking it seriously. So the underplay now, I think
so you think they're in disbelief that you never
very good, and they are trying to defend their agent because they also said that to me that when they are sleeping at night, it is their assistant director of community services who can be outside checking and helping to stabilize the place and the calling and sending things like that. So you can also now tell that they have shooted him and they're trying to protect him. The only place that will not protect him is the court because I respect the rule of law in this country. And I'm not going to call anybody again from Memorial City Police. When they call me, I will not go there. The only place now I'm going to go, when I leave from here, I will drop a couple of letter, front page. I drive one to OKFM. I drive one to Hot FM. I drive one to Prime FM. I drive one to Freedom FM. Then I go down to the Memorial City Court to Judge Bako and rest on my case so that I and the Memorial City Police can go and tell me why. If they thought that I obstructed the operation, why didn't they take me to the police station, but instead they must drop me on the highway to endanger my life? So why I have died on there?
Someone could say that they sometimes, in terms of those operations, a special code, they would not want to come visible so that you know that security coming, especially violating the city ordinance, and so they could go covertly and exercise their operation, execute their operations.
But not to use uncoded or unplated vehicles to take away the property. It's wrong.
It could be. What did the authorities say? Talk about the management of Red Lion, for which you were at. What did they say to you?
I thought that the manager was not there, and since then I lost my phone. I've not been able to get in contact with the manager. Yeah. Okay. But I'm very sure if you get in contact with them, they too will express sadness on the situation that occurred at their place, because I'm a customer there to them. I went as a customer.
Did the police take away their speaker on that day?
That I was not even paying attention again, because because he saw me and heard my voice, or maybe he has something in mind for me, so I can't really tell. Yeah, so that's what happened, because you can't say I obstructed your operations. Yeah, if I obstructed operation now, then take me to the police, or take me to a holding cell in the night. Then in the morning we'll go to the case. But you didn't do it. You drop me on the highway. Suppose somebody will come and came in and there, nobody will come in to know. Okay. But see the way the Moreover City Police even taking the case. Suppose anything happened to me, right time particularly. At that time, a right time or right time at that time. So you see what coming happen to me? The other thing I'm saying here now, nobody will even know what's going on. It was dangerous. The night was terrible.
Barclay, you've been around and you're connected also. You understand the system. How will you describe exactly what has happened to you for someone who is a popular person, so to speak, in Mosserado County, when it is happening to you this way, and talk less of the ordinary people?
It is just a clear picture that we need to be careful with some of these security apparatus in this country for the way they handle issues. They are, some of them are very unprofessional. I'm wondering what
you didn't say the police officers are unprofessional?
Some of them. Those particular guys, yeah, without there, then you go all of them.
Can you identify them?
Yes, I said no. I know about those. It is about those who are.
So it was on about those instructions.
Very good. Yes.
That you were flawed.
He was the. I know he was the head in there. I don't know bodyguard there who was riding motorbike. But I'm told that bodyguard too. He just came from America. Who was thinking that psychiatric department somewhere, so you can tell the way he was behaving down there. I knew that something went wrong. That they just brought him and they put him there because he's connected to the RG or somebody in the system there. They just put him there, getting motorbike. They know. So you could see, my man. The thing was like we've gone back in the dark days. See the assistant director for community services hanging on the truck.
A pickup truck.
Yeah, that pickup truck. They hanging on the pickup truck as though it is wartime, and I thought the Moreover City Police now will be refined to a certain level, and this is why giving the security sector a hard time, because there are other people who feel that they are so attached to the power that be, and they can do anything and nothing comes out of it. That is why they see all the things happening from the port and here and there, because the security apparatus in this country, they are quick to speak as though they are town choir. They do not investigate to see what is happening. Then they just ready to talk. Loosely when they finish talking, no one can recover or elect. And that's what happened to me on that day. So those guys expose themselves. So imagine testimony Barclay, a popular number in this country who does not even get any people with anyway. Because if you go anywhere, I mean about Thursday, I've all anyway got into violence. I just joke with people. I go to social areas, I interact with my friends.
Don't you think it was prudent that when they said your statement would obstruct our operations, you were just going to allow them flow?
But when they said that, in fact, the guy said, when I repeat again, I said, no, but you get struck, and I can say that, I will say it in code. When they said, my man, when you say that again, we'll pull you over. I said, but this truck is unplated and uncoded. if you take property now and you take it to anywhere, how would they find it? That's all I said. By the time I said that, it could not even end from my mouth. He ordered his men and they jumped on me, they beat me. I just forgot that they're not bringing the gun that was on me. I chose not to watch that gun, but to use that gun in court.
Okay.
As evidence.
On Abraham Day.
On Abraham Day. Because it was on Abraham Day, I was tortured and flogged. I said they even intimidated me.
No one intervened while they were torturing you.
But I was already now in there because they on the truck and they pull up. So I was on the truck while they were moving. Kevin was shoot the street. Apparently, that while they plan to do that, we use this time Kevin from one street to another street, be torturing him, be beating him.
Does Abbott know you in person?
Abbott knows me good from distance. Abbott and I were on our university campus. He was from, in fact, he mentioned that and all when we were on the case. Then I see him stooped in. Yeah, he was in a little known political party called him. I was on the popular and the mass-based political party from the University of Liberia called SOUP. Okay. So he's trying to bring that. I said, no, but there's not SIM and SOUP thing we're doing here. You say you are a professional man, you got to be professional. When you arrest somebody who are squatting your operations, you don't carry them from street to street, torturing them and embarrassing them. So what you do is you take them to the national police, or since you are a substrata of the law enforcement in this country, then you came into every holy cell in the morning, because the thing is you got to protect the man you arrested. Even if you saw me killing and you arrested me and there's no way for you to go to the police station, you got to keep me safe until day breaks. You can't treat me and just dash me on the street. Suppose somebody who have harmed me, then I lost everything in my life.
How did you make your way home?
It was just by the grace of God.
Okay.
And I managed to walk from where they dropped me the scene right town, and I got to Liberia National Police. And
that night?
I walked to Liberia National Police, and thanks so kindly to the crime service division. I went there, so departments were open, and I had one of the officers, he talked to me nicely. Congratulations to him. That's why I said there are some nice guys in the police, there are some nice guys in Montreal City Police, but there are some guys in the Montreal City Police. That particular night I saw, no, those guys need to go for training. If not, they will continue to spoil the name of the Montreal City Police. But thank God that they have done it to me. I will stick on the case and expose them so that the entire world can know. I will also write the embassies in this near Montreal. I will write the American embassies. I will write other embassies near Montreal, because I will not take the case lightly, because there are many alleged cases about the Montreal City Police taking people's goods away and they are not returning it. Okay. So to have done that to me, it means it is very serious, and there's a need to retrain, and to create a serious workshop for some of those guys that will go in the net, particularly that crime service division. I saw that there. Then about Abasido, but when you see the man look very raw.
When you say raw, what do you mean?
He does not look like a police officer. He looks like somebody who they just wanted to help.
Are you saying this because you're
no,
hurt?
No, I'm not with him. He's a brother. I know him, but the guy has not changed over the years. He graduated from UL. You join more City Police over 6 to 7 years. The guy's not refined. He's not refined. Because if you are refined, so he knows me very well.
Are you recommending his trick that he be?
No, they go read. They know
dismiss or what?
In other area, that man should not even be in the force from the way he behaved that night. And the way I saw his bosses now operating a team, we all can put your head to the court and see what the court has to say. Anything the court says, I will take it.
I thought you would have exerted all efforts to talk to Pepe, director.
Which effort now? Pepe, who I met Pepe, I went to Pepe office. We talked nicely that day. Say on Friday we'll meet to conclude this case. Friday they didn't call me. Saturday. This is the second week now, That the second week, that the week he said you're going to call me has passed. So I just told today, I thought again they were going to call me on a Monday. They didn't call me. So I reached out to you. I said, for them, it's important that I reached out to you. And the same I did to Ottawa County this evening by the help of God. I will sit on the Freedom Rides, the Freedom Hub. And I graduated on Friday. I go on, okay. At the same time, while the case in court, I had to explain the due to the public. People know, because it was meant to really unveil what Montreal City Police do us.
Okay.
Yeah, what they really do us to the ordinary people. They take people things on the street and they don't give it back. Then when you go for investigation, then their bosses try to shield them, because almost there they send them to do it, and because they are attached up there and they feel that nothing will happen. But this one, something will happen. I will get my phones, I will get my money.
Phones
now too. Normally, but
Okay.
As a political man, political man is seeing it and over one phone. So now 2 TD for several reasons. And you know that.
Okay, let's hold you there. You've explained your deal accusing the officers at the Liberian, that's the Montreal City Corporation, specifically the assistant or director for community services, Mr. Albert Doe. You also accused the head of professional stand-up for at the MCC for not going through your complaint properly. You complained that your money and 2 phones got missing while they were bundling you in the pickup truck. For Une asking why the vehicle is not coded or plated. That was your only crime for which you were humiliated, according to you, in your communication, for which you were beaten and flogged. I will use all of them, allegedly by the Moria City Police. And you also accusing Director Pepe of not intervening amicably to put the situation under control. You believe that the attitude, allegedly, of those officers of the Moria City Corporation is unprofessional, and you're also accusing Assistant Director Albert Doe of not being refined as a city police officer from his actions, hanging on pickup, allegedly, as well. The public is listening, like he challenged and said, members of the public, they are also testimonies of the misconduct and unprofessionalism of some of the officers of the Moria City Corporation. They confiscate goods and they do not bring those goods back to resolve matters. According to Barclay, who is here with us in studio, they confiscated meat soup before and they didn't bring it back. And so he was concerned when they went to Red Lion to tell them that, hey, this thing you need to come with a coded plate or coded and plated vehicle so that people can identify and know where you're taking the speakers from Red Lion. What's your take? Sorry for that feedback. We'll open up the phone lines on 0777959 0881-871-670. You listen to his audio. What's your take? He said he's going to read other media entities and then proceed to quote the Moria City Court with his complaint against Albert and the Moria City Police. What's your take? Do you have an advice to give Jeremiah testimony, Barclay? Let's go to the line and take this person. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. What's your name and where have you called from?
My name is John Texelling.
John, go ahead, please.
I'm Mr. Rada. You see the FCC of the senior.
The what?
So when the MCC people, when you come to Douala, you will see bad.
I saw that one too.
You will see bad. Douala really. You will see bad because they guys, sometimes they market. Okay, let's okay. You stop the people say the police on the street. Some people can be far from the street. Those guys then can go to that place and go for the dual goods.
Okay. So you think that's the action of the city police officer?
That is the action of the people.
Do you believe my guest is true, or do you believe Barclay and the allegation against them?
Yeah, it can be true.
Okay.
That's true. There's not something about that because the FCC guys are so arrogant.
Okay.
So arrogant.
Thank you so much. Let's take another person. 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. You listen to Jeremiah testimony, Barclay, and the action of the MCC. He's accusing them of beating on him, and in the process, his phone got missing. This person online too. Good morning.
Good morning, Obia.
Paco, let's hear you, please.
Paco was United Party election bureau.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Obia. Good morning to my studio guys.
Good morning.
Thank you. The sport we're taking over an hour. The true, I would say from the angle of the United Party election bureau who cannot pass law. They're coming for everyone, but the attitude of the government.
You see the political? Paco. Oh, I think he left the line. Let's take another person. Is that 0777 959 959? 0777 959 959. is the orange line, and then 0881-871-670. Back to the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. What's your name and where you call from?
This is Victor White. I'm calling you from 17th Street, Simcoe.
Go ahead, you live, please.
Yeah, thank you. For my observation, really for the city police, the problem I get from the brother, your guest. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yes, the problem I got from your the guest aspect is, by telling the police, the car is unidentified. I think he was on the right road. But telling them, stopping them from carrying on their duty, I don't think it was right to that.
Okay.
And then, yes.
He said he did not stop them.
Yeah, you were not supposed to stop them.
He said he did not stop them. He did not stop them, according to him.
Yeah, but secondly, again, you stopped them for an explanation. You stopped them. And said maybe you make correction.
Yeah, okay. You will make clarity on that. Yeah, keep listening. Let's take another person. Let's take this person. Welcome. Morning.
You coming up?
No, I did not. You left the line. I'm not even sitting behind the telephone, Chief.
I'm trying to say the police on it. On the John Savannah, we're on it. In my presence, I saw so many.
They said the police got Director Pepe.
The attitude, the right person street, the director, King right person street, the way he perform here. Yeah, I look at us. Why you're doing? Some of you in the thing, the honor man, they comment. Yeah, you're telling people. Yeah, then I think I comment. You want a big chunky war. So my brother in the studio now. Yeah.
So you believe that some of the city police people they're unprofessional?
Unprofessional. John Savannah do something.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
now let leave that one. Let's take another person. Good morning, welcome, please.
Yeah, I'm Joseph Wallace Jr. I'm calling from Central Monrovia.
Go ahead. Barclay is accusing the city police officer of beating on him and taking away. In fact, in the process, a phone lost. Whether they took it or it dropped, he cannot recollect.
Yeah. Actually, the attitude of the city police that just hit there, because I even know a guy where he was working with the city police, and his girlfriend, he get so many girlfriends. He used to go to Redland. The time I was telling him to dress back. He would go when I sleep on they get them one high there or any other thing that he would there, take it for the people, put it in here. They will not run behind him to leave it that he carry. At the end, going, he will not return it to office. He will carry and divide on his
how you manage to know the man will carry and divide?
You were there? Divide among people then. So they always take people things and they don't give it back. There is no record.
Most of the time, they take it to their headquarters. They say the police, maybe a substation or the city police.
Asmore Street, they get one of the substation there. I'm a keke rider. I have my own keke. They arrested me one time. The man say he arrested me for an improper parking. My keke spent 3 days there. At the end of the day, when I saw the B-man get there with them. He said, but you're not traffic police. Why you should go and hold the man keke? Now you're looking for the baby in. You can spend 3 days. Now they start making flower and money. I said, at the end, for me to leave from there, say I got to find a B-man 500 I do again. I left from there.
Where? Which one of the stations? Where?
Asmore Street Police Station.
They set the police area to Asmore Street, right?
Yeah, right opposite fire service. Okay. They arrested my keke there.
You know they may get a fire rental. You know they may get a fire rental.
The man I get a fire rental, I know him. I wanted a B-man.
What's his name? What's his name?
I just forget the name.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Next person on the line.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Let's hear you, please.
Or I call for bonus. My name is Joseph Collins.
Yeah, go ahead, please. City police we're talking about. They've been accused of madly
Oh,
handing someone.
my man, this is a normal routine. I have witnessed this several times in the Douala market, the Douala general market.
Come on, man, again, this sign Douala there.
Yeah, there is a unknown Kia moto to be specific. No license plate, no government number on it. We just come at any time along the way and collect people material, people goods, and just begin to run away. You will see back with me all behind like that movie they're making or some kind of a war show. I mean, where are we today? Where are we? The city police by this time should be reformed. Government has spent so much money into this entity, but yet and still they seeing something like brutalizing, or is it a war, or they want to kill back to the dark days?
Thank you so much. Let's take this person on line 2. Good morning, welcome. Hello, good morning. Okay, that person slipped off the line, I guess. Let's go back. This one, morning. Morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please. You live.
Yeah, I'm Sam Gibson Jr. calling from 24th Street.
Tell me. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Concerning the top show got to do with the drugs business in the country, yeah, my man.
No, we're talking about the city police now. We're done with the drugs.
Yeah. Up to now, your government refused to tell her.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's take another person. We're not talking about drugs. We'll talk about city police. Morning, welcome.
I'm not getting what you're saying.
No,
I got private government concerning the drugs business.
Yeah, but not drugs business. We're talking about somebody who was allegedly flogged by the city police. Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, sir.
What's the name and where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Aaron tomorrow.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is the policy and I usual ways, you know. Here I'm okay, get right. One day I'll pack you on the street and make it home and get carried to the area. As much there. They made that do improper parking.
Improper parking. City police. Yeah, but why you park improperly in the city too?
I know them never go clear street. Yeah, we ain't brother in your place for you know. So I say, remember, you know me. Yeah, man, I know you.
Yeah, but the med government job now. But who do you?
I say you are right again. They home again. He say, oh, you don't know me, right? I got that quite brother. He say, oh man, yeah, found Sonny. I got one more body working in the police too. The boy will be there move. Now this other boy will be there move. I'm gonna put up to him. He say, well, man, go. I have a far on and far from there.
Okay.
And I got it. Stomach about. Like you looking rough. I don't take my Marvel away. See, I'm making a woman.
They want the motorbike. You for America? Your money crazy people.
It's right. Yesterday. One got 2 you don't care. She made the white no 2 you don't care. Yesterday.
But yeah, I think that was wrong. You can't allow people to do that kind of improper driving in the street in the city. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me take this person for my end. Yeah, for my end. Ma Josephine, welcome.
Yes, how are you?
I'm okay. Let's hear you. Barclay, time has caught up with us. You followed some of the callers, I guess. What's your take as you wrap up?
Yeah, but like I intimated in my genesis,
Mm-hmm.
a foundation my argument by saying if you have opened the lines and you will hear the mixed feelings, because those who call them are people who personally have the impact that are to now I'm a testimony to their torture, the harassment, attempted kidnap, attempting to sodomize and all, because I made mention that they actually told me that. I was like, hey, are we in the dark days? Having invested almost, I don't know how many $1 million to train you guys so that you take care of the city. Because when they say Montreal City Corporation, City Police, you are the chief administrator for the city.
Mm-hmm.
How would the chief administrator of the city gets into brutality and just confiscating people's properties and they're not getting it back? They want to even ponder and puzzle me more is to take the meat soup. And normally they will do that on Fridays and Saturdays because they know they will have to cook on Sunday. Taking palm nuts and all, Kisawali. Why they not taking palm nuts and Kisawali? That they go cook. So it's wrong. It's terrible. It's embarrassing. And I think Shafa now, the mayor, must take here and the director, Amos Pepe, to investigate this matter. Not for my own, I'm going to the court now. I'll be going to the court though, but there will be more cases coming out on them because you guys were not teaching until they go for training. So I want to use this minute to thank you and the entire management of Kear Communications Incorporated and the Network Incorporated for the job you do on a daily basis, informing our people and for allowing us as ordinary people to air our view. May God bless the CEO and bless everywhere he taking his funding from to fund out this station and to help coolies here be able to put food on their table.
His name is Jeremiah Testimony Barclay, been explaining his ordeal, how he was allegedly flogged by officers of the Monrovia City Police at Red Lion. No redress. Next option is to get justice from the court of the Republic of Liberia. Fellow Liberians, on that note, we conclude today's edition of the program. My name is OBED GIBAH. Daniel Roger, the Sherry, has been around. Tomorrow, we're going to bring you a joint presentation of the Thursday's edition of the Kear Morning Live right here on Kear Radio 95.9. Stay tuned. Lineup of professional programs coming on for the rest of the day. Many thanks to our producers, George Guer and HT, for bringing us on camera on our internet platforms on YouTube, Kear Communications Network, and Facebook, KCNTV. Those of you who've been following from far and wide, would like to say thanks so much. Do have yourself a God bless midweek, and would like to say peace on to all of us. Keep listening to 95.9.